It is now week 7 against Texas. Last week we got the backup role by beating Mike Quick for the number 2 on the depth chart. So I'm hoping in one of these games we blow out a team so badly that we can put in the backups, which is me, of course. But we're facing number 4 Texas, so that's not really going to happen. We go into overtime against them, and I thought we won because we scored like twice in a row, but apparently that's not how it works. Overtime is very strange. But Blake Bell, he never does bad, but he never does really good either. It's very strange. He always just does middle of the road, like 2 or 3 touchdowns. Maybe the occasional 3-touchdown game, but it'll be accompanied by like an interception or 2. He's never good enough to take out and never bad enough to replace, is what I'm just trying to get at. We have these practice modes, and it's the same thing. Like, you just have to keep going and not make any mistakes. And I guess I was feeling pretty confident after winning last round, because we got a pretty good amount of points, 130 or something, with this. And this play was just so strange. I had to slow it down here. It's a quarterback screen, but look, I'm on the right side, and this not being like Dynasty, I can't hike the ball. I'm the wide receiver basically. So I'm just sitting here. Maybe he'll snap it on his own. Whoever is playing that, the number 28, but he never does. It kind of looked like it did, but actually that was just a cut. So that was just the weirdest play I've seen in this mode so far. So again, we got like 170 points wrapping up here, but then I get sacked again, and then just to top it all off, I throw a pick in the last one. You know, just to start off at 0 again. But now it's week 8 against Kansas. They're unranked, we're unranked somehow, even though we almost won against Texas last week. And we are the role of the holding of the ball for the kicks. I'm pretty sure that, like, the punter should be that role, since the punter and the kicker, like, you know, they could practice together. I'm out here practicing with the team trying to get to the starter. It doesn't really make any sense for me to be holding kicks, but Blake Bell, again, doesn't even throw a touchdown in this game. Just completes, you know, a good percentage, and I guess that's enough to keep him on here. Now we're against Texas Tech, which I think is our best chance of blowing them out, but our team just can't build a good enough lead that I can maybe come in. We're leading by like 21 points, and that's pretty much the story of the whole game. We always consistently lead by like 3 scores, and if we were leading by like 4 scores, I might have been able to come in, but at the end of the game, we're only up by 10, so no point in putting me in, I guess. This was probably his best game, 4 touchdowns for Blake Bell. But that was against a pretty bad team, so I don't really know. But we're back in the practice mode, and after losing all those points, I'm just trying to do what I did before and just keep the passes really short, only really open guys. You know, this probably is pretty good practice for me when I actually start playing, because I don't want to be throwing all these picks. Because on all Heisman or whatever the difficulty is, they are pretty aggressive at getting into the ball, a lot more than it is in Madden. So I'm just getting the shortest amount of points, and if it's just a long pass, like they give these passes that are just all long routes, it's just, I don't know why they do that. They're just trying to make me do bad and get less points, but I just usually take off. That's why I've been spending a lot of points on the acceleration, the carrying, the agility, just so that when I take off I can get a few positive yards, just so I don't get sacked, essentially. I think we end off with like 80 or something points there. Now we're against Baylor, another top 25 team. And we're back to holding kicks. Thought maybe we can get blown out or something and, you know, put in the backups just to see what they can do, but I don't think that ends up happening. See, they're leading by like 30 points, but then we start scoring points, and we never get like four scores ahead. Let them do that. See, as I said before, we get this one that increases our acceleration, agility, carrying. Doesn't increase our overall quite yet, but it'll help us out. Because a lot of times there's actually really good coverage on this game. A lot more than I expect, because in Madden there's a lot less, I don't know, on the hardest difficulties even. And now we have 15 reps left, and I just noticed that we're actually really close to getting it. I wasn't even paying attention when I was playing this, so I was just taking the shortest possible routes, trying to get to 260. just rolling out, making no mistakes. I absolutely do not want to throw a pick and then have to go through another like 2 practice sessions to make up for that 1 pick. So just doing everything. I got the 260, so now I'm just getting extra points, hopefully to help us out in the future. And that'll be just about it. We're going to challenge the next string, so hopefully we can get first string. And there we go. Now we can challenge the next string next week. But first we have a game against Iowa State. I thought this might be another game where we can blow them out and maybe, the coach will put in the backups and we'll get some time here. Maybe just throw our first pass, please. Come on. Let's do this. We're up 17-0 and it's not even the end of the first yet. End of the first, we're up 24-0. So I'm thinking this has to be the game. But our defense, they just end up letting up scores towards the end of the game. Like, it's 34-10. I'm very confident. It's 41-16. But then we let them score. So now it's like down to like a 3-possession game. Again, 44-23, and I don't get any playing time. But Blake Bell didn't even throw 1 touchdown pass. We won 44-30 with no passing touchdowns. We did get 4 rushing touchdowns, though. Oh yeah, we got the pump-up music now. This is our chance to be the starter for Oklahoma in our freshman season. Same deal as last time. We got 15 tries to get 1,400 points to beat out Blake Bell as the starter. We're 2 points overall less than him. It's not that great. And we're also getting these weird plays in the beginning, like all these spot routes, scat routes. Now we're getting some deep plays. And any mistakes don't count against you. All it is you got to get yards. That's just basically it. Touchdowns give a bunch of points too. We're trying to get as many points as possible. We got 300. We got 9 chances left. We're looking pretty good here. Got some deep routes to try. We see wide open down the middle. He cannot hold on to that. I could not believe that. That would have been a bunch of points towards us. But we still got 8 chances left. Try A. He's going to get us a bunch of points. We're almost halfway. Come on. Halfway through our tries and about halfway in the score, so it's looking okay. Throw out of the sacks, we get a little bit of points there. 6 tries left. I didn't even see that guy coming off the right. We gotta get something happen quick here. We only have 5 chances left. Find Woods over the side. That's more. We need more points. Not as many points as I would like. I gotta try something here. I hesitated. I might have got a few more yards. But we have 3 chances left for like 600 points. We basically just gotta try that deep down the middle. Try for these deep points, because that's the only way we're gonna get this. 2 tries left. I don't even think we can get it at this point. We somehow thread the needle to Young. But that wasn't even enough. We need 500 points, so I have to go for the touchdown, basically. Maybe that'll get it, but I just didn't see that guy coming, and we failed to challenge the first string. And now we hold our head in shame as we face Kansas State, another top 25 team. So maybe, I don't know, Blake Bell, even though I don't know. We're not going to play in this game either, I'm telling you that right now. It's tied 24-24 though. 38-31, but then Kansas State just pulls it off. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.